Hello, 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 fellow losers. We're here again. Oh, and it's been raining. Oh, and it's been raining. Lots of rain. Global warming. Global warming. Apparently, we're going to get even more rain in London. Well, and outside London. Global warming, folks. Global warming. So what's the news doing today? Um, we could do COVID. Should we do COVID again? Who wants to do COVID? COVID vaccine hesitancy has been halved in 18 to 21-year-olds. Of course, because they realise that you need to get the jab. You need to get it. It won't stop you getting COVID because that's not how vaccines works, folks. That's not how vaccines work. But it will stop you being seriously ill, or at least reduce the chances. You've got to be careful what you say because people go, "Oh, but the magnets, it's magnets, bitch." But remember when I said that we're going to read more stories about vaccine deniers dying? Daily Mail, they keep me updated. They keep me up. This is a story of a family. People don't like it when I laugh at these things. Someone got upset the other day because they're a bit soft. Because they're a bit soft in the head department. But you're going to read about more of these. And it's sad when people die. But I remember the Darwin Awards. And that's where the humour I come from. Because that's funny. Darwin. This is Darwin. We're seeing Darwinism being played out here. When people say, "Oh no, the vaccine might kill me," and then they cop a dose of COVID because they haven't realised that, as I've said many, many times before, it's science that's got us to this point. That have got these people because they were vaccinated when they were babies and kids and whatnot. And it stopped them, getting polio and diphtheria and all manner of other diseases. And now it's the magnets. But this is the story of the Goncalves family. And it's a family of four of them. So you've got Francis, Shaw, Basil, and the mother, Charmaine. And I'll pull up a little picture of them. Let's pull up the picture. Where's my desktop window picture? There they are. There they are in happier times. But this fella, he's the survivor. He's a survivor. Where's that's the song, isn't it? Or is it "I the Tiger"? I can remember. But the other three, him, and her, all copped it. All copped it because they wouldn't have the vaccine because they were vaccine deniers. And they reckon that they called it after a family dinner together. Oh, so this is it. This is people who are falling for it. And he says his family fell for the anti-vaccine BS that's going around, and it's it's a shame. It's a shame. It's a shame. But there you go. Yeah, I had an adverse reaction to the vaccine, but that's because I didn't realise at the time I was a diabetic. I didn't know that. I didn't know. But there you go. But now I do know. But Brian May, the curly-haired rocker from Queen, he reckons anyone that doesn't believe in this stuff he reckons they're all fruitcakes. And he's kind of, in the interview again, he was talking about Eric Clapton, and there's been a lot of stuff talked about Clapton at the moment. And I do think his story's been framed rather unfairly. I don't know if I've mentioned it before. I may have mentioned it before, but I'm getting old and I forget what I'm talking about. But everyone says that Clapton's a denier, and he's not, because he's had both vaccines. But because he suffers from neuropathy, hey, I suffer from neuropathy too, and they exacerbated his reactions to it. And he was just saying that, again, this was a private email that was leaked by the person that sent it. He didn't make a public statement. This was a private email that was then kind of, I guess, leaked or published. And he was saying how he thought that, there should be more warnings about the side effects, right? That doesn't sound like somebody denying the vaccine. It sounded like somebody who, had a bad turn from it and was a bit wary of it. But he had both both instances, both jabs. But then he's gone on to say that he doesn't want venues to have vaccine passports. I don't want to live in a world where I have to show my papers to get into places. That sounds the wrong way. We should just assume that everyone is vaccinated, and those that aren't, we let them die. We let them cop a load, because even if you're vaccinated, variants can still happen. We can still get COVID, and a variant can we can spread it. It's just it's all reduced. Chances are reduced and all that, because that's how these things work. So yeah, Twitter always blows up about Clapton. Go, oh, he was a racist. He was a racist because he said he did a lot of bad things in 1976. He's alone. His outburst alone started Rock Against Racism, which is a good thing. But he was off his tits on coke and booze at the time. But then he went on to work with loads of black musicians, and apologise for his words. But yeah, I think they do frame the Eric Clapton stuff the wrong way, whereas I think Van Morrison is more, But Van Morrison, he's a bit of a funny one anyway, isn't he? Bong. But anyway, let's carry on. Noel Clarke, who's accused of sexual misconduct, he's going to return to the entertainment industry. Do you know how he's done it? It's genius. You know how he's done it? Well, him and his business partner Jason Mazza, they're playing 3D chess and we're playing checkers. What they've done, it's genius, is they've renamed their production company from Unstoppable Films to Iconoclast. So people won't realise it's Noel Clarke. Maybe he's going to change his name too. Maybe he'll call himself Clark Noel or something, But I think when he turns up, people are going to recognise him. I don't think he's thinking that far ahead. So yeah, that'll work, Noel. That'll work. How about not being, a bit of a slimy B word in future, But anyway. I want to encourage people to get back to work, or back in the workplace. So there's talk of cutting pay for civil servants who are working from home. I don't know, is that a good thing? Is that a bad thing? I mean, the missus did that. Missus worked from home. They cut her pay to account for no more travelling in. But again, that doesn't take into account the cost of living and everything. So we've been shortchanged by it. So really, I should say yes. That is but I don't know. Well, I don't know. But we kind of claim it back from holiday, because holiday, and then she gets money for a holiday. So I think one hand washes the other. But should they do that? I can see the reason they want people in, because of the whole who's paying the rent, and the landlords are getting nervous. Squeaky bum time for the landlords. But I don't know. I think this has been a paradigm shift in the way we look at work, and it should be too, because it's the 21st century. We have online video conferencing and whatnot. Meanwhile, this is the story of Samantha Ramsdell, and she made a name on TikTok. Apparently, I wouldn't know. I don't know what TikTok is, but she made her name on there, and she has a very peculiar talent. But she had to go to doctors to be examined to prove that she hadn't had surgery, so she could get the Guinness World Record. Just queuing her up. Just queuing up the picture, because she has got, are you ready for this, folks? The world's biggest mouth. I just don't know what to say, but everyone's got to have a talent, I suppose. She could fit it all in there, couldn't she? Everything, plums and all. But yeah, she had to go to the doctors to prove that she didn't have surgery to get her award. Well done, Samantha. What a great talent. Though I did know a fella once who could fit a whole Big Mac in his mouth. Yeah. He went on to be the musical director of one of these Jesus theme parks in America, in Florida. Sometimes you have some strange stories to tell, don't you? You think, yeah, never thought that was going to happen. What else have we got? We've got some funnies. I did put some in the folder. Oh yeah, this is a good one. Again, everything's got to be cancelled. The word curry is racist, apparently. Don't worry. It's because some food blogger, whatever that is, said so. Chaheti Bansal from California, who does home cooking online, does video recipes, wants people to cancel the word curry because it's, I don't know, cultural appropriation. I mean, I don't think these people are all there. I think they're all a bit, daft, Let's just cancel everything. Let's cancel everything. But you want daftness? We've got daftness for you. I'll probably blow up my computer when I try and show you the clip. This is the story. I mean, again, she's another anti-vaxxer. This is Jody Meshuk, and she's an anti-vaxxer and anti-everything, and she's one of these peculiar people that thinks that vaccines cause autism, but they don't. As somebody who's been at the eye of that particular storm, it doesn't. Autism isn't caused by vaccines. So what she's been doing, she's been posting videos of herself. When can I find the video? Like I said, it's probably going to end up blowing up my computer, but let's see. Here we go. This is the desktop window. Oh, wait a minute. Here we go. She goes around licking things, which is quite bizarre. She's just, she goes around. She's one of those window licker people, and she's licking the handle of the supermarket freezer door, and that's what she's doing. She thinks that bolsters her immune system. Now, yes, there is some belief that if you expose yourself to certain things, it will help your immune system. If you live in a very clean environment, if you're one of these cleaners, you're going to be more susceptible to picking up bugs and things. But going around licking handles, no, that's not good. That's not good. And she, like I said, she's also written a book called Autism Reimagined, where she explains how to reverse autism. Yeah, all right. They're all out there, folks. They're all out there. And the internet has allowed them to get fame or infamy and celebrity. At what cost? And stupid attracts stupid. And that's why you're here watching me. Different kind of stupid. Anyway, let's see if anyone's... I think we're going to end on that, because that's just, But yeah, she lives a holistic lifestyle and has more than 17,000 followers. Well, that's good. They should all be rounded up, shouldn't they? All rounded up. So let's see. Merp's in. I don't know who Ryan is. How's my groove been? Steady. Apparently ZZ Top has died, according to Merp. I don't think they have. I think they're still playing, actually. Rap music is suck. Merp is not a fan of rap music. There's some very informative and enlightening comments you're making there, Merp. Very, very good. Another one who licks the fridge door handles. John says, both my wife and I are having the vaccine. It's under trial. Well, John, good luck with that. Rock is Merp's favourite. There you go. And he likes split ends, so that's good. So anyway, John Stevens is one of those anti-fax nutters. Maybe I should just block him? Yeah. Let's just hide him forever, because we don't need to give those people the oxygen of publicity and allow them to spread their nonsense. So let's get rid of him. Hopefully his wife and him don't catch a dose of it, eh? You know, being intubated. You can tell me what that feels like if you come out of the ICU. And on that jolly note, I'll bid you farewell, and don't forget to drink it up. They're everywhere. The nutters are everywhere.